Hi there, and welcome to another episode here on Glory Glory England. And yes, we have a fantastic show for you today. We are planning on going great guns with England. We have back here on the show with us none other than Guido Mary. How are you, Guido?
I'm fine, thanks. I hope you're fine as well.
Yeah, we are fine. We just did the show a couple of minutes ago. It seems so strange to say, "Hi, how are you? Are you fine?" It's like almost like, oh, we're back. So this is the game we've all been getting ready for. Your chance for redemption. You have a chance now to undo the work Harry Kane did to you in the first leg, first game against Lithuania.
You just keep reminding me of that.
No, because I still remember that show. I mean, throughout that show, you were pissed. I was like, I kept hearing you getting pissed during that show. You just kept, I could sense the frustration in your voice. But
Yeah, I was swearing a bit as well.
Oh yes, you were swearing. Definitely, you were swearing. But I don't think it was that bad. I think at the end of the day, people will understand. I do swear once in a while in my shows. Yeah, I've broken a monitor. Once I got so upset, my hands went like this. Okay, and there were two lamps. That was my first live show. I got so shocked that I conceded 2 goals in less than 10 minutes. The lamps broke. So yeah, I was cussing.
It's not as bad as my brother. He punched through a window once.
Oh no! How's the window?
The window broke, but he didn't get any cuts in his hands, which is probably more important.
Oh yeah.
A window can be replaced.
Okay, so we've got this tactic. We'll run through this tactic one more time just in case some people didn't watch the first show. But in case you want the full details on the explanation on what Guido did with the tactic in his first show, and if you don't know who Guido Mary is, Guido, of course, is from strikeless.com. Please check out his website and his Patreon page and support him there as well. There are not a lot of content creators that push out great content, but one of them who does is Guido Mary. Another one who's also back on the circuit is Cleon. Yes, he's back with a website called tandbusquets.com. So you got to check that out as well. T-E-A and Busquets.com. Fantastic website. Sergio Busquets. And he's done. Cleon is back. That's good news as well. How do you reckon with Cleon coming back into the scene? Do you look forward to some of his content?
Definitely. I'm already happy that he's bringing back some of his old content because I loved his Walls of Jericho article on creating a strong defense. And well, I used to always read Cleon's work religiously. That hasn't changed. I quite like him as a person as well. He can come across as a bit of a grump at times, but well, that's probably because you're asking him stupid questions. And if you just engage him, he's one of the kindest and nicest people I have met. And so I'm very happy to see him come back. And I know he has big, ambitious plans for the near future. And I look forward to seeing them. And I hope I can be a part of them.
Yeah, I know. I'm very glad Cleon is back. And one thing you can be assured of whenever Cleon writes, you better read it. That's all I'm going to say on that matter, because there aren't a lot of content creators who put in as much heart and soul into their work as Cleon does. And when he checks something or he tests something, he does it rigorously. And he does come across as a sort of a grump. I do too as well, because sometimes it's more to do with the fact that sometimes people aren't willing, because they're not willing to try.
Or willing to learn. They want something that works straight away without understanding why it works.
Exactly. And Cleon comes from the same school of thought that I come from, which is, you gotta actually try it first before you know what the hell's wrong with your tactic or what to do. Anyway, enough of that. I'm so happy to see Cleon back. So it's really made my day. I agree with you. The Walls of Jericho That article was really, really good, and there's so many good articles on his content page, and all of them have the same post date. So he came back on the 8th. That website went back on the 18th, and I'm so excited. Okay, now we got any? Do you have any changes to make to your lineup before we go in? Are you happy with everybody on the pitch?
This is the team that's got to do it this time.
Okay. All right, so we'll go in straight away. And as you can see, Slovenia have come in with the famous Portuguese defensive tactic. This is very common bastards. In Portugal. They've got 2 DMs, 3 here, and 3 waiting to attack us down the flanks. Are you still comfortable with what you're doing?
Yeah, okay. I'm confident we can hammer them into submission.
All right. Okay, so here we go. And highlights on extended or comprehensive? Do you want to start on comprehensive and see how it pans out before anything else?
Yeah, just go for comprehensive.
Okie dokie. Here we go. And the lineups are all sorted. We've got the boys there. Of course, all the OIs are there. So just in case people are wondering, when you do OIs from the tactics page, you'll come here. You will see this is all blank. It doesn't mean it's blank. All you have to do is you just mouse over each one of these and you should be sorted. So that's what it's all about. Okay, team talk. Assertive. Come on, lads. We are the favorites here. Show me what you can do.
Yeah, that should work.
Look to switch off. Look to switch off. Idiots. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Match is underway.
I'll not say what I think about them now.
Yeah, we are depending on them. Rooney has just lost the ball to Campi. So they tried to do a transition from midfield into the final. They are third, but Rooney lost the ball. Never mind, we'll give him some more time on the ball. Rashford with the ball does well. Gets it to Lallana. Lallana to Henderson. This looks pretty promising. Okay, Ward-Prowse. Well, the early indications are that Slovenia are being hit by the swarm. Rooney. Come on, Lallana. Don't be a lazy git. But
yeah, there's a lag in the stream, so yeah. I'm just going with what you're saying.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna. Well, we can talk about some stuff, and then you can react if you want. But I'm looking at this. Okay, let me just put it this way: as your assistant manager down the sidelines, because you're serving a red, you've been sent off for your comments against the referee in the last
Harry
match.
Kane.
Yeah, and Harry Kane. So rumor has it that you threw something in Harry Kane's face. So you've been benched. But well, okay. To put it in mildly, we go into the opposition half. We're looking good. When the AI comes down, naturally they are coming down our flanks, and I'm noticing they have a. So far, they have a preference for our. So far, I mean, it looks like balanced flanks. Lallana comes down. We're looking pretty okay, and they did a good job on Rashford. You'll notice that very, very soon. And England's standard fluid seems to be working pretty well.
I mean, Rashford could have put that one away. That was an opportunity.
That was certainly an opportunity that he should have put away. But the standard configuration is not a bad call as well. I'm noticing that when we defend, the boys are pretty narrow.
Yeah, they swarm. Yeah, they swarm the opposition. They don't give them space in the heart of the pitch, because that's usually where the game is won, in the heart of the pitch, in the central area. Do you play chess, Daljit?
Yes, I do.
Well, if you play chess, you have to defend the central area of the chessboard. And football is not unlike chess. If you lose out in the central areas, you're just inviting a lot of trouble on yourself. And sooner or later, you won't be able to cope with the pressure. And that's the same in a football match. Just be sure you control the central areas. You can always see the flanks and shuffle over the central players to the flank to combat there. But you have to be able to control the central area.
I completely agree with you. Whenever I look at creating tactics, or when I'm working on other people's tactics, or even when I'm looking at just creating any kind of tactic, I'm looking at controlling the central area. And I'm always looking at, I'll decide which central area I'm more keen on, like completely dominating. I'm usually looking at the middle third area, and I'll sometimes even pick a side of the center off center a bit, and I load up on that flank. And I totally agree with you. In football, we need to control the central areas, and we have a slight problem. You should see it very, very soon.
I can see what happened there.
Um,
Well, I still say our tactic works.
mhm.
We just conceded a stupid goal.
Yeah,
And
this was
well,
wide.
it's a quality finish. And sloppy defending by Lallana and Smalling.
It was Smalling.
Shit
actually.
happens.
It was Smalling actually. Smalling wasn't there. Smalling was totally not there during that, because I noticed it was Lallana.
We'll just keep playing and see where we end up. Now,
I'm not too worried at the moment. I still think that the team can win this match.
team should win this match.
The transitions are looking okay. It's just that we were beaten from across from the flanks, but it's okay. Campi out to Smalling to Bursa, Smalling.
It's actually Kampel.
Kampel? Okay.
Yeah, well, it's an L at the end, not Campi.
Okay, Kampel.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Thank you.
Not trying to be pedantic.
No, you're not.
Come on.
No, I'm happy that you said that, Kampel. Yeah, because my eyesight, I'm an old man, so you look like to me.
It's okay. It's Kevin Kampel.
Okay.
I'm not sure where he plays these days, but he used to play for Salzburg and Dortmund.
Okay.
And I'm not really terribly convinced by our defending right now. It's a bit lackluster.
Yeah, it is.
And they're not really giving me a chance to redeem myself this way.
Well,
come on, Sturridge.
It's Smalling that is It was Smalling.
Main culprit.
Yeah, Smalling is the main culprit. He's the one that's having all the problems at the moment. The last goal was his his lack of positional awareness. He got caught out, and
they punished us.
I'm thinking that if we have a semi-fit Cahill, we might be worth bringing him on later, even if it's like 80%, because it might be worth bringing him on if we have to, because he is definitely he might be a better choice than Smalling.
What I'm more worried about is that they're not putting away the chances they are getting, because this is the second time Rashford gets the ball inside the box and wastes the shot.
Yeah. Right. Yep. Okay. One option we could do is we have Dele Alli, who's 80%. Okay.
Yeah. We can always bring him in at halftime.
Yeah. And we can actually
bring him in now would mean we get in trouble for the remainder of the second half, the last 20 minutes or so.
Correct.
Come on.
Ward-Prowse with the corner, gets to Rooney, back to Rashford to Rooney. Rooney shoots and he skies the shot as well.
Jeez.
But okay, I'm not gonna panic at the moment, because the problem right now
Field play is good. Field play is good.
Okay,
that isn't the issue.
I have a crazy idea. Okay, it is to bring Dele Alli on for bring Dele Alli on, take off Rashford, put Wayne Rooney as a centre forward.
Yeah, it works for me, mate.
Yeah, I'm thinking that
Rashford's been wasteful so far.
Yeah, Rashford has been wasteful. In fact, right now the problem for us is actually either that or we put Sturridge in. No, Sturridge is not having a good game as well. So he's at 6.5, but Sturridge hasn't been doing anything in the whole game. So
he's a poacher. He's supposed to get on the end of a cross or something.
Yeah, but there's nothing happening on his flank.
They're not coming in.
They're not coming in.
They're not coming in.
Yeah, they're not coming into his flank basically. So
Lingard is playing hide and seek. He's hiding.
Rooney back to Ward-Prowse up top. Okay. Yeah. I think we should make a change at halftime. Rashford has to come off. We'll push Rooney up,
Yeah,
bring on Dele Alli, and maybe even bring on Cahill for Cahill
we can.
for.
We need to watch our central midfield because that's in trouble as well. Look at their fitness.
James Watt.
Look at their fitness.
Yeah, James Watt.
Just let's start with an aggressive team talk.
Yeah, okay. All right, first thing, we'll give them shit. That's the first thing we'll do. The second thing, I'm going to look at the tactic itself, right? Okay. Our problem area was Smalling, so Smalling has to come off. So Smalling has to come off.
Let's start with addressing our offensive impotence so far. Let's bring off Ward-Prowse for Dyer, because Ward-Prowse isn't fit, and we already talked about it in advance that we needed to sub him at halftime. I'm not entirely convinced about Henderson either, but let's start with Ward-Prowse and Dyer. And we could bring Ali in for Henderson.
Ali in for Henderson?
Yeah.
So
and make him a deep lying playmaker. Maybe bring some extra creativity to the fore.
Okay, so you want to take Henderson off and put in Dele Alli?
Yeah.
And
he can function as a deep lying playmaker.
On defend or support?
Yeah, defend.
All right.
He's basically, and he's not even that bad as a defend.
Okay.
He's not even that bad as a ball-winning midfielder. And your idea was to take off.
Yeah, but then we'll use 3 substitutes at halftime.
Yeah, let's just run with this and see how it goes. We can always sub later on.
Okay. Why don't we turn Rashford in? Okay. All right. Yeah.
You mean swap Rashford and Sturridge around?
No. We can leave Rashford and Sturridge as they are. I think it's the match is kicked off. I think we can leave it as the way they are at the moment. I mean, Rashford just missed chances. That's all.
This is just shaping up to be another shit show.
But well, we there are things that we might be able to do.
Yeah, because like put away our chances.
Yeah, that's the first thing. But the thing is, I'm still not panicking because the team isn't playing that badly. That's the thing. You see, we got sucker punched with 1 goal. That's it. That was our problem earlier.
Now they're playing in some sort of human wall formation, so we just need to breach it.
Yeah, and do something with our chances. That's all.
Because we have had a few, we're just not putting them away. Sloppy passing at times as well.
It's true. Well, this is a chance for us on the counter. Let's hope that the boys have what it takes to do a counter. No, they don't. Lallana stopped the counter dead in its tracks. Now let's see Dele Alli. Dele Alli brings the ball up, loses it to Kampel. Jokic.
Jesus.
Dyer. Okay, that's not too bad. Stankovic takes a yellow
Stojanovic.
That's his name.
Stankovic. John Stankovic.
Yeah, the Slovenian. Dyer again with the free kick.
It's confused with Stojanovic, who's one of the wingers. That's the lag.
John Stones 6.4. The defenders are just having a
mare.
Yeah, but honestly speaking, they're doing. I mean, they're doing. They haven't had to defend a lot of shots, so they just have to 3 shots.
Jesus, Sturridge, you monkey. Sorry.
No, it's okay. You missed Sturridge. Sturridge is being
donkey.
being a clown. Okay, there's something that I'm thinking we can do. Okay, but
Open to suggestions.
okay, I'm thinking that but we already made some of the substitutions. I'm thinking we can go flexible and control.
Yeah,
Let me
sure.
think about it. Let me think about it because I have to pause the game and think about this. If we go flexible and control, what is going to happen? This is a pretty aggressive attacking tactic. Okay. Okay, we'll go
And
flexible. Control.
easing off might not be the best idea because, well,
No, don't worry about it. We just remove look for overlap. And I just went to control flexible and remove one shout, look for overlap. And I'm hoping that change will do something in terms of our options and we have something to scream about.
that's right.
Yes.
It's a bit early to say it's down to the tactical changes, but hey, it went in. That's what counts.
I'm not saying it's down to the tactical changes. The only reason why I took out the look for overlap shout is so that those white midfielders on attack, they don't
become a bit more direct.
They don't get caught out of position so much. Because when you look for overlap, those guys, the two white midfielders, their mentality and their position will shift up slightly. They'll be a bit more forward. And it could have a dire impact on how we defend. So I just took out that one shout, and we went control flexible because we got so many players in the opposition half already. I'm thinking.
On the other hand, isn't it so that if there is no other white player out there, just the white midfielder, that look for overlap does nothing for them?
Yeah, in a way. Look for overlap will not do anything for your tactic except increase the mentality of your white players, and it will also reduce your forward runs from the middle as well. So that's one of the reasons why when I look for overlap, I get a bit wary. The other thing is I also gone flexible because they are playing so defensively. If I go flexible, I can stretch them a bit more. We can stretch them a bit more in a manner of speaking. Because now instead
hope that space opens up.
Yes, we want space to open up, exactly. And I'm going to control flexible. My last option is actually overload flexible.
I'm not sure that would bring anything. We'd just be committing more bodies to the fray and just sending them forward into a massive wall of blue and white.
Correct, exactly. But right now, at the moment, at least we managed to get the equalizer.
Salvage a point.
Yeah. Salvage a point sounds like a good thing at the moment. But you got so many good attacking duties that, oh God, we have a corner with 7 minutes to go. Yes,
we should have won this comfortably. Considering the chances we have had.
We could have won this at the death.
I am only just now seeing it, and as usual, the FM gods are not smiling down upon me.
Yeah, I know, it's okay. Just bad luck. That was the last. I'm hoping that isn't the last roll of the dice because it might just be the last roll of the dice, but I'm hoping it isn't. Bursa with the ball to Matavas comes away. Okay, the boys are defending a lot more effectively now. So, but that's also probably because they're not really attacking us anymore. Sturridge inside the box. Come on, damn shit! If we just crossed it a bit earlier.
Me and English teams, it's just not a good combination. I mean, there's a reason why I hardly ever manage in England. It's just not for me.
It's okay. We averted a near disaster. That's all. All right. Yeah, there's nothing to say that again we'll be aggressive. That wasn't good enough.
Yeah. I mean, the tactic did what it was supposed to do.
Titanic. Scotland has to be defeated, and we definitely will need to beat Slovakia as well because they're ahead of us. The good news is that we at least have
We're
one.
undefeated.
We're undefeated. Yeah, we've got 5 points, but still, there's so many games to be played in this qualifying campaign that there is still a strong possibility that we could come back. We got to play against Lithuania again. We've only managed to draw. One thing though, I don't think we'll be fired because the press says so far so good. I don't believe it. Cautious optimism. Check this out. Speaking after England's World Cup European qualifying section, Group 6 1-1 draw with Slovenia, a member of the England camp told the media that the result had been greeted with cautious optimism and represented progress towards meeting their own World Cup European qualifying section expectations. So,
expectations are low.
I know what their expectations were. But at least I'm going to storm out. No, better not. We might lose. I'm going to send the assistant. Bobby Mims has gone to talk to the press. Well, okay. At least we managed to avert a disastrous second defeat in a row. The change. I was looking. My concern with look for overlap was simply this. It does nothing for a system without overlap. There's no need to overlap, right? So you're not going to overlap. I mean, there's nothing to overlap, basically.
There's no one to overlap with.
Yeah, exactly. So there's no real reason to use look for overlap because it does create more problems than it solves. Because in order for the look for overlap instruction to work, it increases mentality on those players that is supposed to involve, and that I suspected that was a real reason why we were so vulnerable down the flanks, and that was the thing.
Mate, the sound just dropped out again.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It should be fine. The sound. Yeah, I could hear you very, very well. Anyway,
now it came back again.
Oh, cool. Anyway, so thanks for coming on the show. Any last thoughts about this match?
Yeah, we're unlucky. We should have won. We didn't win. It's a bit of a boring litany. Last time I blamed Harry Kane. I think Rashford is the one to blame this time. Okay. Or do you have anyone else in mind to blame?
No, nobody.
We can't blame Kane this time.
No, it wasn't Kane. I think that for me personally, Dele Alli was an interesting choice. I would have gone for Eric Dyer here. I would have put Eric Dyer in Ward-Prowse's place, or maybe bring on Eric Dyer, put him here. I may have left Henderson on because Henderson was doing so in the game, I reckon. It was
but he was tired.
Yeah, we was tired. I would just let him go. I mean, yeah. Let him, I mean, I would carry them on until like the way I approach FM is this. A player who's 85% conditioning can still play a game until they're like 45%. Okay, so that's how I play the game, and I will use them until they're like 50%. Then I'll take them off. And by the way I was looking at the game, I was thinking to myself, okay, Eric Dyer could go in for Ward-Prowse, Dele Alli could have gone in for Rashford, and Rooney would have been pushed up as a centre forward. You'd have gotten Dele Alli's because Dele Alli is very good on the ball. He's got very good off the ball movement. His dribbling is solid. His finishing is solid. His first touch is solid. He's got extremely good. I mean, I won't say extremely good, but he's got good balance as well. And he has the occasional flair to play in that role. And he could have played that role. And to make it even more interesting, he would also have made a very good centre forward. I would have played him out of position and played him as a centre forward as well.
Yeah, well,
it would have been ridiculous. I mean, people would not be expecting that. Slovenia wouldn't have expected to see Dele Alli as a centre forward either.
No, but unlike real life, I doubt they really would have cared.
Yeah, true. I mean, I'm a big fan of playing players out of position. Like, you know, like
if they have the right attributes to make it work.
Yeah, like here, white midfielder Kyle Walker. Interesting. Maybe depends on the choices.
Hughes would have made a decent ball winning midfielder. Michael Hughes.
Michael Hughes. Where's Michael Hughes? I don't even see him here. Michael Kane. Michael
or
Keane.
he,
Yeah.
Keane, Michael
Yeah.
Keane, Hughes, whatever.
Okay, all right. Anyway, I'd like to thank you for coming on the show. I'd like to thank everybody for taking the time out to watch the show today. And once again, it's been fantastic having you on the show here. Any thoughts, any last words before we sign off?
Well, thank you for having me. It's been a blast. Sorry for fucking up your results so far.
It's okay. It's okay. It's just going to be more challenging for the next guy who gets into the sea. He's going to be under more pressure because here we are. England have only, but England are still undefeated. So that's a plus, I guess. I mean,
Yeah, and if we, yeah, we're just unlucky. We were unlucky against Lithuania, and we were unlucky now not to win this.
yeah,
I mean, all they had was what, one or two shots on goal,
yep,
decent ones.
yeah. One lucky breakaway down the flanks, and Smalling went missing. He wasn't there. I saw Lallana trying to defend. Lallana tried to get back to defend. All credit to him for trying, but they just couldn't get back into position. But it's okay, I guess. I mean, this is just it's a great game. It gives us a chance to catch up as well. See how you're doing, what kinds of new things we're doing, and we certainly talked about Cleon and his new website. And I'm very excited to see if he's got any more new projects. I'm sure he's got lots of little surprises in store. So once again, I'd like to thank Guido for coming on the show. I'd like to thank all of you for taking the time out to watch the show. If you have any questions, you can always find me at addicted2fm.com. That's my Twitter handle, and that's actually my website, sorry. At Bustthenet is my Twitter handle. And you can find Guido at strikeless.com. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop us a note or look us up. Once again, I'd like to thank all my patrons for their continued support this channel. You guys take care. Have a good one. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.